Hi all, this is Team 2 and today's topic is about role of youth in building a strong nation. As like Mahatma Gandhi said once, good afternoon everyone. This is Team 2 from CSE-B and today's topic is about discussing about the role of youth in building a strong nation. As like Mahatma Gandhi said once, today's citizens today's youth only will lead to a good nation in the future ahead. So as like in comparing to the other nations, India is one of the developing, still it is in developing stage. So we have we have to use our youth to its optimize so that we can take that India to the developer state. What else we can answer?
Expression what you said is absolutely correct because youth are the building blocks of the nation. When we have the largest youth, we can grow the nation easily, and we every youth is contribute somewhat to the society. Then only the nation can be developed. What you can also Gautam?
Yes, that's why you said very correct. And as you know, China has more youth, so that's why it developed very fastly. And in our country also, we are having so many youth people, and we can also try to become a developed country. Whatever.
Yeah, what you said is correct, Gautam. Yeah, as like to statistics, today's India is the one of the having most maximum number of youth people. So by utilizing it, we can make that India to be a strongest nation. What else we can ask?
What you guys just said is absolutely right. Today's citizens should be the strength and power of the nation for tomorrow's future and for, for the development of the country. So that everyone should be employed and should be educated from the childhood onwards. Everyone should 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 be should should develop should be confident and develop their goals, and everyone has to develop their own own development for the future goals. So everyone has to contribute for the country, as each one will make difference. What do you think about that?
Yes, Shekhar, compared to other developed countries, our India has so many youth, but all are stuck in the social media, scrolling reels continuously and wasting a lot of time. But compared to other countries, they are always uh, in their work. They did not waste any time, so they are becoming a developing country. Whatever truth.
Yes, guys, I agree about all of you. You have to use your youth to develop our country more. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm concluding with if the nation contains the most number of employed people, then it will be the most developing country. Yeah, thank you all.
उसको कंचाना चाहिए.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Pushpavarshini, tells you, and you all know that. As today our topic is about youth, how a youth can do the best in building a nation. So I think youth should do a smart work in according with the hard work. I think all the youth nowadays are being so lazy and being in their own positions and not coming out of the line. So I think that is the only thing that lagging off in the youth nowadays. So I think everyone should come up with new ideas, new thoughts in building new nation and making our nation to be in one of the most significant place. And I think nowadays all the upper position people were like all the people were like old people, they are in the 40s or 50s, and even we see the politicians now, they are all in the age of 40s or 50s. I think there should be a chance of youth when they go to the positions. I think they can do wonders. And because youth now in nowadays, youth and old people, there is a lot of difference in thinking. I think
Yes,
youth
I totally agree with you, Pushpavarshini. So youngsters play a vital role in building our nation. As we know that recently we have heard a news that 23 years old girl had become a member of parliament in some other country. I don't know exactly, but age doesn't matter, but age doesn't matter, but here in politics when we come we see like 80 60s person become head of our country. But we all know that the scenario of the society and our politics. But here, if I talk, it would be a controversial thing. But I think youngsters play a vital role in building a nation, whether it's about raising a point or
Not only technically but ethically also youngsters have to play crucial. Nowadays we are addicted to foreign culture and destroying our roots. I think by following foreign culture we also have to protect our culture, like respecting elders, take care of elders. Nowadays orphanages are increasing, old age homes are increasing due to negligence of youth only. They all become busy in their careers and they forgot about their parents and grandparents. I think youth should plan both the career and family to maintain a
yes, that is a
sustainable
correct
nations.
point. As nowadays youth are what we call dignitary in the society. So I think youth can destroy and can build. Youth can do both the ways. So I think youth has to focus on building a nation than destroying the nation.
According is more. If there are more youth and you get more ideas from the youth, you can imagine how the world will be in the future, right? So I think they should start working on themselves at least. If they start working on themselves, it directly or indirectly it affects the world. That's how I feel. To me, every citizen has a responsibility to build very smart, and the ideas we get are very interesting, that we think very creatively. So I think
correct, but I agree with you. Nowadays the youth are more, as you said, population is more. Also, we can say that the technology is compared is more compared to the old generations. Nowadays, they are in the front line of in everything. Also, we should say that we should give more preference for the youth in these generations.
Yes, country where we have like in a country where we the and it we doesn't consider that risk factor, but as we grow older, we have family, all issues can be an obstacle to us. So this all comes into major
But what I feel is even the youth is more in population.
No, they are all developed because of
Yeah.
youth.
Yes.
They are never ashamed of doing any kind of work. In our country, we studied for a job, we only aim for that job. If we don't get job, we remain jobless. And in unlike
the youth will also be the entrepreneurs, not only the job holder, but also they will be the entrepreneurs of their own companies. But in our nation, we see a lot, very less number of entrepreneurs. I mean, youth entrepreneurs. Then we are taking our youth are the vital role in our building our nation, as it might be about political reasons or economically. We all have to focus on our
Hey there. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is a few points about a role of a nation, role of youth in building a nation. Firstly, what I would like to say is yes, youth is the backbone of our country, not only for our country, for every country. Youth is the backbone because depending upon the youth only how developed country it was, how we can see the infrastructures. Even within a small room we have a lot of technology when compared to India. But I'm not disrespecting our country, but I'm just comparing and saying the technology what they have and what we don't have. And also completely they'll be shifting to another career path, but they won't focus on a multiple, they just only focus on the one career path and just go through that. So that helpful us in developing a country and a nation and a society also. Recently we have a Paris Olympics. See, if they are interested they'll be starting at the age of 12 and they're practicing and they're going to some coaching centers, everything. So apart from that, from their interest they'll be having some basic degree. So we should have some uh, basic degree because we have to know
Called Kolkata Girls Issue. She is also a trainee doctor. As we are talking about the young generation people, she is also the people. She is also the young generation only. But we should look after the gender also. Also, we know that gender doesn't matter in anything or life that what we wanted to do in front of it.
What you said is absolutely correct, Pravlika. And adding to that, it's not only about the matter of gender, and also the youth should be provided with opportunities by the government of India. Many people are interested, but the opportunities of employment are more in other countries when compared to India. And when there is a probability of increasing employment opportunities in our country, the youth gets more better and they can choose their career in what they want. When the people start serving the community in our country, then only the development of the country will be uh, grown up so much.
Yes,
I think that.
I totally agree with you, Asha. Like we also need people like recently we have seen a news that in New Zealand a 23 years old girl had become a member of parliament. It was a very less age to be go and sit in that position. So it's like we should bring change in our system too. I think so. Like not only like we only have older generation to be ruling our nation. We also require people who are brighter minds and bring good ideas to society. Like if we compare, if we also have a member like her in our parliament or in our system, then it would be different to us. I think so. Like what you said, that employability and all that become an obstacle to us. to our younger generation, like it is just stopping a nation or for our society. Where we give a stamp to us, like we I think so.
I completely agree with you all, but I want to add some of the points what I feel. As you all know, youth population is more in this world comparing to teen,
Especially in our India.
yes, uh, not comparing, but overall,
Totally agree with you all, but I think I want to add one more point that when we talk about the gender and equality, this means girls should be safe in some situation to their own jobs. Girls should be healthy in their harmony. We all said India is a harmony and diversity in country. Yes, to maintain that, everyone should learn to treat a woman better. Not a woman also has to treat a man better way. So everyone should help each other to grow. Like I think that is the main scenario what the youth has lagging nowadays. I think youth should
Nowadays, everybody are loaded with a full of attitude, ego skills, and all the thing, and everybody.
At younger generation, we have a lot of ego. Like
Yes.
our friend, if
Why
call
we should-
something, we would be like, what?
And we'll go to some clashes and all the thing. And one more point, I would like to speak. What she says is, I completely agree with her because nowadays from past few months are rape cases so situations, but in our country first there is, I would like to say is, firstly we don't have the proper discipline and all the thing, and we have to follow the rules also. So when we follow the discipline and the rules, automatically we all will be in the right path.
Yes, we have to be engaged in some work to avoid the negative thoughts. Nowadays, the youth is mostly interested in creating fan wars, and there is lot of negative energy around them, and they are so free that they think about very unnecessary issues.
Yes.
But they are not interested in doing something useful and productive that can help their lifestyle to be a better person for tomorrow.
And nowadays the youth are using the technology in a very bad way. The youth will be good if we use in a good way.
And also one more point which I would like to say for especially everybody, even I would even I too prefer for the this preparation, because when we want to achieve a thing, we have to do some hard work. We have to give a complete 100%. But nowadays we all want some instant results,
And we are be lagging in 10%. We are not even going to 50%.
Yes, we don't
just
give
lagging
our
in
100% of hard work. Like we shouldn't leave that particular goal in what we are interested in. We have to give a complete attention and all the thing. Even though we don't get, then we have to feel that okay, it's not my cup of tea. I'll go to another some career
Yes,
path.
like at last I want to say that we just we don't give it try, and we just leave that. Our generation is like mostly we just don't give it
We should
try.
make an attempt at first.
Like we need to give more attempts of try, and then we should know that what is the hard time, which that by that we will be getting experience, so that we can build something other.
And also one more more thing is the people mindset. Everybody, for example, like our Indian parent mindset, like now it has changed when compared to the earlier few years. Everybody, like if the child is interested, the parents are not interested them to do that thing. See, everybody wants their child to be a doctor or an engineer, but nobody wants them to go for other rather than taking this all the things. So see, when we taste that if we are fitting or not, when we face a failure, okay, we'll shift to another one. But why if we don't fail, if we are getting slower success, then even we want some more we'll keep it to some more
పక్కకి ఒక సొంత మంది
strong. Today's child or today's youth is the tomorrow's nation building. So should we build a strong nation. What else you could add some?
What you said is absolutely right. As today citizens are the tomorrow leaders, and they rule the country by their ideas and developing the social interference among the people. So every citizen is equally responsible to develop the country. So when every citizen is responsible has to take the responsibility of developing the country, educate well,
main thing in our country.
What you said is correct, Karthik. Since from the childhood we have to be like focusing on our goals. Like first we have to decide on what we are going to do in future. So that our goal.
And the youth is fully educated and gets actually will be developed
our country. Yeah. So we work must hard to develop our country. What have you to Gautam? Right.